All right, Chris, this is it. We made it. The grand finale. We had to take a little bit of time in between recording this and the last one, but it has all been well worth it. We're at it. The finale, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 2. Again, like, I don't know how many more times I could, like, come up with creative descriptions for the finale. So you excited, man? It's all been leading to this.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I can't believe how incredibly charmed I am by these films. This has been actually the first series we didn't record them back to back to back to back, and I think I gotta say, taking the time in between each movie has just kind of left me like dying to sink my teeth into the next one. So I've been waiting for this, man. I'm so excited to get this going tonight.
Yeah, man. Like I said with the last one, it's really one of the only ones of these that they really did well with the adaptation of splitting it into the 2 different parts. So without further ado, let's wrap this thing up. This is Deathly Hallows Part 2. First time watch. Stay tuned for our thoughts afterwards. Picking up right where the last one left off. This is 2011 that we're in. It was a summer between It was a summer between
Wild
8th grade
time.
and my freshman year of high school. This came to an end, and one summer later, we had The Avenger. So this is literally marks the end point between. This movie literally marks the last time that cinema was actually cinema.
Right. This
Yeah.
This is the
Exactly.
end of Hollywood.
2 years later, Netflix would release House of
hilarious.
Cards, and the rest is history.
I wonder if they. I always wonder if they run out of budget with those.
Well,
type
by
of
this
shots,
point,
or
by this point, they had
for the
literally all the
effect.
money in the world. So
Man, rest in peace, though. I can only imagine
Yeah.
what's weighing on his chest. I'm still not buying that he's evil.
rest in peace to a real one. Rest
Oh,
in peace to
man.
a real one.
Yeah, seriously. I hated you in the first
Yeah,
film, and I
funny
grew
how
to
that
love you.
works.
To me, Dobby's like reverse BB-8. It's like I liked him at first, and I grew to hate him. You could just see his 5 o'clock shadow.
Right.
There's not enough shaving they can do.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like his wand.
Yeah, remember he stole it from him at the in the mansion kerfluffle. Think about it too. If they tried to adapt these books now, it would be just another generic HBO Max series.
I don't want to think something so horrible.
Yeah, I know.
I
know.
Line has been used in so many different ways at the end of every opening sequence
Yeah.
of like all these kind of movies.
Every single ending movie. And as much as I do love these 2 movies, it is kind of peculiar how part 1 and 2 of these movies both kind of reflect Infinity War and Endgame, where you have the MacGuffin hunt in part 1 and then the giant final battle in part 2.
Dude, that's so true.
There's so much ADR in this
Oh
first
no,
act.
Diagon, huh?
Yeah, back to Diagon. Oh, it
Yeah, I
doesn't-
wonder why there's so much ADR. Is that a reason why it's so short? Like,
Oh well, no,
was this
that
considered
well,
a flop?
again,
or?
I mean, it's beyond obvious. It's because these are both shot back to back. They shot all these scenes, and then probably when they were testing them, they were like, "Oh yeah, we realize that these movies are going to be released a year apart. So who the hell is actually going to remember anything for the last one? So we got to record a few lines just to recap some people as to what's going on." Also, I do kind of think it is a little bit. I mean, obviously, I know they don't have technology in the modern world, but I do think it's a little bit of a hole in the whole Polyjuice Potion thing when they still sound like themselves instead of the person they're trying to imitate. It's so obvious. It's like Hermione sounds nothing like Bellatrix. Like,
I know.
you know what sucks, and this is really the sign of me getting older, but the more and more I go back and rewatch these movies, the more and more I realize that a majority of these action sequences was just whatever company it was just testing these out for like their latest theme ride.
Stop. That's so
I'm
accurate.
sorry.
I hate
I'm sorry.
that.
It's
I
so
hate that you
cynical,
said
but I
that.
can't
Why
help
the
it.
fuck did you have to ruin that too? That's
I
one thing I didn't
know.
pick up on yet.
I mean,
Man.
I went on the Universal ride
Oh,
when they
God.
first put this in Harry
Hey.
Potter World.
Was it at least a good time?
It was pretty good.
So you think? Hold on. You think that part of the theme park process permeates in through the movies? Wow, that wasn't a shot that they.
100%. Yeah, right? Oh, 100%. That looks more like a Game of Thrones dragon.
It does. Yeah, it looks good, dude. I already bought Harry Potter merchandise.
Nice. Got a little Harry Potter Funko Pops and everything.
Yeah. I forgot you
Nice.
came over it. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you, what's he
Yeah.
been up to, and what's Emma Watson been up to?
With the director?
Yeah.
The director's been directing Fantastic Beasts movies, unfortunately, because he's done all of those too. It's very Indiana Jones-esque.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Man, they're pulling out all the Marvel quips and jokes in this one.
Yeah.
And this is even the point in the book, too, where it's like, okay, we got to wrap this stuff up. So, like, the last movie, they were just wandering around in the woods. Now they're riding a dragon out of Gringotts.
Yeah. Cover blown. Question is, do you think you like eventually you start to have casual chit chat while you're hanging on for dear life on top of that?
Yeah, right?
thing?
When have any of our plans ever actually worked? We plan, we get there, all hell breaks loose.
I've definitely heard that line in the Flash. They ripped that for the Flash.
We must find the Infinity Stones.
So the snake's a Horcrux.
This just shows. Oh, sorry, I was gonna say this just shows how unoriginal Marvel is. For some reason, I just assumed this would be more of like a stoic, somber journey. This is a pretty fast pace.
No, that was the first one. They've only got 2 hours, or they got to wrap this shit up. But also, you'll see it because
yeah, if they wait any longer, freaking Ron's gonna start getting gray hair. I mean, these kids, dude, they look like hanging out when we hang out with our friends, dude. Like, you know,
you probably wouldn't recognize him underneath all that hair, all underneath that giant wig, but that's Mance Raider under there, Karen Hines.
Thanks for telling me, because no way.
You never would have recognized him there. Oh, it still peeves me that they left out Dumbledore's whole backstory. All grown up.
Hogwarts has changed.
Yeah, it's changed. You can't even see it.
Remains of Dumbledore's army still together.
Damn, Neville really stepped it up, huh?
Oh, Neville stepped up.
Lightning has struck. Can you be any more obvious?
Yeah. Ron is like, oh, hi.
Yeah, brother.
Shot lots of those, though. There's only one, Harry.
Shut up, Seamus.
As equally guilty.
Wow, the delivery on that.
He's really dragging it out.
I could not. That is. There was no one like him.
Out.
Hell yeah. I figured she was.
This is fucking. Let's fucking. This word starts.
It's amazing how they like have waited this long, really, for like some amazing wizard on wizard action.
Right.
As I recall, he has a particular proclivity for pyrotechnics.
Yes!
Oh hell yeah! This is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm telling you. Got the Wakandan force shield up. I'm sorry, I'm really trying hard not to, but Bellatrix is so nuts, she's even hyping them up into wide shots.
What are we going back to the Chamber of Secrets?
Nope, that's where Ron and Hermione are going to get the Basilisk Fang. He's going to the Room of Requirement. God damn, Ron. Look at you.
I was about to say, since when does he fucking know parcel tongue?
Scene.
Okay.
There we go. I mean, it's still hard to believe that this is really their first kiss, but it's always hilarious when the one leader screams.
And everyone just knows how to scream, right?
Right.
This is a little mini Helm's Deep, isn't it?
It is. Well, Pelennor Field's more like, but yeah. Although, you know what both those battles have over this one? You can actually fucking see what's going on in those.
Did I just turn my brightness up a bit? Yes, but it's not as egregious.
Pull out all the stops.
Everyone's just hooking up in the middle of the war.
Oh,
here.
yeah, of course.
Wait, what the hell, man? Come on.
Of course. And conveniently, that's the one part of the castle that's not crumbling around them. My knowledge of Hollywood is testing my love for this movie. It really is.
What's wrong with the one you have?
It's my mother's.
Fiend fire. Gee, what a predicament. However, will they get out of this one? Oh. Oh, that's tough.
If we die for them, Harry, I'm gonna kill you!
That's pretty good.
It's a movie line.
It is a movie line. Well, no, that was in the book. That was a line straight from the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a little sad watching Hogwarts just be destroyed. Like
Oh,
this.
absolutely. It's gut-wrenching. That's, I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. And that is not at all how it happened in the book. Also,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you know how many
understand.
pages they cut off the script by doing that?
Yeah, but also, the Horcruxes don't, like, erupt, like, in flames and, like, the giant gooey crap that comes out of them.
What the fuck's Hagrid, bro?
Oh, you'll see.
No.
They got Lavender.
McGonagall?
No, Aberforth.
Oh, hell yeah. I couldn't tell for a second. It just looked like an old person. Gruesome.
Oh, it's fucked. You know what's crazy about that, too? Wizards already live an extraordinary amount of time. Like, Dumbledore was like, what, 150-something when he died?
Yeah, true.
R.I.P. to a real one.
Yeah, facts.
One pet peeve I do have is they didn't show Fred's death.
Yeah, they scummed him, right?
Yeah, oh man, Fred's death was both so
'Cause,
awesome
dude,
and yet
they
so
definitely filmed
heartbreaking.
it, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
what
I
the
don't know
hell?
if they filmed it. Well, because the whole thing is too, they left the Percy betrayal arc in the background where Percy kind of sided with the Ministry during that whole scuffle, that they had, in 5 when the ministry didn't believe them, and then he still wouldn't forgive his family. And the whole thing is, he forgives his family. He comes back right in time for the Battle of Hogwarts. He forgives his family, and he's fighting with Fred. And Fred makes a joke, and next thing you know, the wall blows up next to him, and he's dead.
Okay, that's exactly why I'm reading the books.
Yeah, it's
because as someone who's read the books and the movies, I mean, what they would have needed like 4 or 5 more films to really get everything right. I mean,
every single one of these movies would have had to have been 10 hours long for them to get the books accurately.
Yeah. All right, stop, dude.
It's all coming together now.
This is wild. That's nuts.
Harry's the final Horcrux.
Yo, what the hell? Why is this so tragic?
Oh, just wait. Remember that dough Patronus in the last one?
After all this time. Always.
Wow.
So think about that. It's like the whole dichotomy of it's like Harry was all that was left of Lily, but he was also a living reminder of James, the person who made his life a living hell every single day. And yet he's still kind of looked after him as like almost like his de facto son.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Snape wasn't already enough of an awesome character.
I know, dude. It's unreal. The boy who lived.
Come to die. They even threw in an homage to Lost.
Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living.
Okay, they ripped that one right from Lord of the Rings. Even after death, he's still full of clever adages. We really need a villain laugh. That's supposed to be a hug? What the hell is that?
I don't know, but I loved it.
What the fuck was that? You're damn right it's not over. He's like, God damn it. Did that just reflect off the snake and hit the Death Eaters behind it?
Yeah.
Damn, they're all like, fuck this. They're just leaving.
Not my daughter, you bitch.
Damn.
Got him.
Let's go.
Snape may have killed Dumbledore, but Draco disarmed him. Deus Ex Neville. He's the master of the Elder Wand. See ya, Tom. She's like, hey, sexy. You did pretty well with that sword there. His scar hadn't hurt in 19 years, and all was well. That is it. We have reached the end of the journey. The train is pulled into the station. To pull some terminology from there, Chris, man, how you doing? How does it feel to have finally seen the whole thing?
It feels great, man. What an enjoyable ride. I mean, these movies, charm is not the right word, but I'm just trying to process it all, and it's the only word that's coming to me.
Yeah.
This was something else, man. They did a wonderful job. I gotta say, I went into this very hesitant, was for some reason could not believe the hype. I mean, for years, people have just been selling this to me as one of the greatest things ever, and that's hard to, overcome when it's all you hear about something, but it not only met expectations, it far exceeded them. I am a true Harry Potter fan for the rest of my life now.
So last year I welcomed you into the Fast and Furious cult, and now let me officially bring you into the Potterhead clan. You are one of us now.
Well, now I can go and take those BuzzFeed quizzes and figure out which house I belong to.
Now you know. Now you can do it. Now
Wait.
you can partake in all the fandom that has accumulated over the past decade. Now, as for this movie specifically, I'll say, like I said, look, it was always going to be tricky because this was always going to be the faster moving, kind of everything flying by the seat of their pants. They need to get going. They're almost done. They need to get Harry to that final confrontation. I'm more so mad that they kind of left out a lot of the juicier elements of the final battle, because to say the least, without spoiling anything, because I know you haven't gotten to that point in the books yet, there's a lot more that happens there. Obviously, there's so much more context explained. They left out the whole Dumbledore origin story. So this is probably the only one that it's like every time I watch it, I can't really say this because not one of these movies is bad, even the quote-unquote bad ones, but it kind of like it kind of lessens the impact that this finale has overall as time goes on. I don't know if you feel the same way as somebody who hasn't read the books, but
yeah, I don't think I can. But what I can say is, quote unquote bad is a great way to put it. I mean, these movies are absolutely phenomenal. This is an amazing saga. It's feels good to be here. I'm sad though that I can never watch them again for the first time. But seeing as they are so amazing, I am glad it's kind of documented here on YouTube. I can't wait to go back and rewatch these and rewatch the first time. And man.
It's a permanent record of it. Yeah, like I said, because that's the other thing too. Like I said, Fast and Furious and Halloween, those movies where we left off with those franchises are kind of only pit stops, because those movies will have, well, who knows how many more movies they have to make in each of the franchise. But like this is it. This is the ending of this. Because like we said, we're not doing any of the Fantastic Beasts movies. So Chris, this is the end of our Harry Potter first time watch series, but this will not be the only first time watch series that we do on the channel. You know, like I said, we had a lot of fun with this, but as we always say on YouTube and the internet, it's only ever moving forward. So Chris, can you give a little hint? Can you give perhaps the viewers an offer, perhaps, as to what our next first time watch series is?
I think you've said it all.
I mean, was it that
this
obvious?
is the year of, on our channel, planning things along with anniversary numbers, something we spoke about since day one. And we've done a little bit of it here and there, but we're really doing it this year. So just think to yourself, what's a big anniversary? You might see a first time watch for it. Anyways, guys, I think, without spoiling anything, what my co-host here is trying to say is, while the series might be concluded, we have plenty more in store for you here on the Talking TV podcast. And so stick with us, as well as a Harry Potter ranking of all the movies coming to you very soon. And maybe it's even out by the time you're watching this. Who knows? So, Don, with that being said, I think we got to do a star rating. And
Indeed. Our last Harry Potter star rating. Oh man, Chris, I'm gonna let you go first as the newly, I don't even know the term for it, but as the newest member of the Potterhead cult, how would you rate Deathly Hallows Part 2?
Yeah, I think it's a 4.5 out of 5. It's an amazing conclusion to the series. I just think you can just tell how much was left out of the books, and just being such a student of like the art of storytelling at this point, it's that's all that keeps it from being a perfect 5. But I think they handled it all really well. And if I have to give like a ranking on the whole franchise overall, I mean, it's a 5-star franchise,
Oh,
easily.
for sure.
It's a saga that is worth talking about for the rest of my life now, probably, and it's one of my new favorite IPs, hands down.
Yeah.
If not, like, I'll let the the glow of witnessing this greatness over the past month and a half fade before I say it might be my favorite. But if Star Wars keeps going like this, and the books keep going like this, I don't know.
Now you understand. I hate to be that guy, but now you understand. Yeah. Oh, this is tough. This is probably my toughest rating. This is easily the toughest that I've had to rate any of these movies, because like you said, they nailed the feeling of the finale elements so well. But you're right, because they left out everything from the books, because this one kind of just feels so rushed. The high moments are so goddamn high, like so goddamn high in this movie. But man, are there some dumb moments in this movie too, as much as I love it. So for that, I can't give it a 4.5, but I feel like a 3.5 is too low, so it's gonna sit like right there at a 4. I'll give this one a 4 to be nice. Well, like I said, tune in for the rankings once this video is up. Be sure to keep tuning in for many more videos that we have coming on the channel. Like I said, this is not the end. We have so much more stuff, so much more awesome stuff coming to you guys planned for the rest of the year. We're only at the end of the first financial quarter of the year, but we're not even close to being done with it yet. Keep tuning in for more stuff on the Talking TV podcast. Please subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. Be sure to check us out on Twitch. Be sure to check out all of our social media profiles. What's going on, guys? Dom, the movie nerd of Talking TV here. And if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button and the like button, and leave a comment down below. Make sure you keep tuning in for new episodes, which we have going live every Sunday. That's right, every Sunday at 11 a.m. And as always, remember to always watch more fucking movies. What's going on, guys? Dom, the movie nerd of Talking TV here. And if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button and the like button, and leave a comment down below. Make sure you keep tuning in for new episodes, which we have going live every Sunday. That's right, every Sunday at 11 a.m. And as always, remember to always watch more fucking movies.